10,
9, 8,
7,
6,
3, 2,
1.
0.
Hello people and welcome back to another cast of Dash League. Today we are here for Ga versus Sphere. I'm Gravix. In the booth with me I got Castle. How you doing, man?
Hey, how's it going, guys?
So, what are your predictions for this one, Castle?
So this one's gonna be interesting. I think this is the first time that these two have been against each other on a public stage like this. And they've been mainly in different tiers as well. Ga mainly in Sprinter tier, and Fear been battling it out in Dasher tier. So honestly, I'm not quite sure. I think it's gonna be a good one though. I guess I do have one comparison that we could go by, and that is both of their matches against Sky.
Ooh.
And that's like the one unifying factor. In Ga's match, they managed to take Sky in a 2-1, as opposed to Fear actually losing to Sky in a 1-2. So this, well, a lot of people would think that Fear, being the more experienced and obviously Dasher tier team, would have the advantage here. But I mean, that one result alone could be telling, you know?
Yeah. So I'm really excited. We are in cycle 6 now, the final cycle, right before playoffs. And our maps for this cycle, we got a little bit of Abyss action, some Quarry, and of course, Stadium Control Point, specifically Control Point for a tiebreaker. We do not do Ball or CTF in, actually.
Yeah, these are some interesting maps. Not really original or standard at all. I really like the variety though. And Abyss, the newer payload map, Quarry, the second domination map. I mean, we're really mixing it up.
Yeah. With the cycle system, it's very interesting because you force each team to learn every map in the game for the cycles, because you're not just picking Launchpad Waterway every single cycle. You're forced to play these maps. You have to learn Abyss and learn Quarry and learn these maps that you don't really like to play, but you have to if you want to be able to take the top of the leaderboard.
For sure. Well, we're just waiting for the players to trickle in.
Yeah,
We're still waiting on 2.
Speaking
on
of
1.
the leaderboard, here it is. This is our cycle 6 leaderboard. They finally updated it. It used to always be on cycle 4. But we can see here that this is a sprinter. Yes, a sprinter tier match. That's very interesting to see. Because Go we see at the top of Sprinter. Fear we see down here at the bottom.
The bottom of Sprinter, which is
Sprinter.
interesting. Yeah, but I mean they've had a pretty rough season. They've managed to face almost every single Dasher team this season. So there's, and you said this is the last cycle, so they're gonna have to make. I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna be possible for them to make it back up.
Yeah.
High enough for them to get into the play-in tourney.
And then we can just see, recapping everything else, we have Nock moving up from Walker to Sprinter, Knight moving up in Sprinter, DT dropping down, Supernova dropping down, Most hopping up in Dasher tier, and also Sky hopping up in Dasher tier, and then also Limbo and TBDI dropping down in Walker tier. And these are the things you like to see. Not really like to see, depending on what team you're on, but it's the stuff that's really interesting about the MMR system, because you see these fluctuations every single cycle.
Yeah, it's how dynamic it all is.
Yeah,
It's
it
a
looks
really
like we have our
interesting
full lineup for. Oh, we got Shout, Suitmaker, Mel, Immortal, and El Defi for Ga, and it still looks like we're waiting on 2 players for Fear. But I do know another thing. We're going to be playing on 2 separate servers today. We're going to be playing on New York servers, and that's where we're starting off now. My ping very low. We're starting in New York servers. And then we're going to be hopping over to Amsterdam servers for the domination map. So I'm not sure which team is which. Honestly, I don't know which team is EU and which team is North America, but
I think Fear is the EU team, and Gup pretty sure is North America. I'm sure there's some both US and EU players on both though.
Yeah.
So still waiting on 2 players from Fear. I know that they've had to forfeit at one point because of not a lack of availability. So I really hope this isn't going to be the case today. They've got 10 more minutes, so we'll see what they can bring in.
We definitely got some time. Chat, what are some of your predictions? I could see in the poll up top, I see that Ga is winning, but I want to see some different predictions. Pro Hackers saying Ga taking an easy win. That's about it. You never gave me a solid. What were you thinking, Castle?
Me? You know what? I think just based off of Ga being kind of the underdogs, because the sprinter team, I'm gonna have to root for Ga. Also based off their results from Sky.
Yeah.
But that's simply because I know how experienced Fear are. So I guess historically Fear would have the slight upper hand, but I'm kind of rooting for Ga this time around.
Yeah, I think they definitely have the biggest chance. I mean, they are at the top of Sprinter tier compared to Fear being almost at the bottom. So
yeah.
So far for Fear with their limited roster as of right now, they have Shenrao, Proas, and Hound. Now I've never seen Proas and Hound. Do you know these players?
Yeah, absolutely. Played a lot in the league, and I've run into them a few times. Yeah. These are good players. They've been around a while.
Yeah.
And of course, Shenrao, the Fear Rocketeer.
Yes.
Rocket mastery at work.
Lots of rocket masters. I think we got Duffy as well is really good with rockets. So
Interesting.
definitely gonna be a rocket battle. Especially for payload here. Both teams I think are still strategizing.
In their respective corners, getting ready for the fight ahead. If there's gonna be a fight though, where are the last 2 players for Fear? This is starting to get a little concerning.
Limited Fear roster in their battle room. They're all just shooting each other. Looks like they're trying to run maybe a couple of drills with their guns.
Some aim training, close range aim training, some unconventional angles.
Yeah. Now if we zip all the way over here, we see Ga on a little bit of a strat talk. A little bit. They're all saying hi. I like to say hi to the stream.
Ga kind of chilling on the floor here. Mel going crazy. Oh.
Huh?
Nice dance moves by Shout.
Definitely here for the entertainment. Fear looking for their last 2 players. Let's see if anybody. I'm just curious if anybody's DC'd or they're all just waiting. They're all just doing their aim training, so they're all just waiting for that last player. But it looks like Ga is ready to go, or at least Shout put up the app. So I think Ga's ready to go whenever Fear is. They still have roughly 7 minutes, but still. They don't get other players in. Like, normally you'd see at least 4 players in here.
Yeah, and at this point, we're at the 9-minute count. They've got 6 minutes. So, it's going to have to be a really quick. And if they do manage to get them in, they're going to probably have to use as much time as possible to strategize, if that's the approach they're going to go for.
Yeah, and if you guys didn't know that, the timer up there, the 15:09, that's showing my universal time, at least in Eastern, which it started at 15:00 on that clock. So they have a 15-minute buffer period before the beginning. So they have roughly 5 minutes now before the when the match is forced to start or Fear is forced to forfeit a match. So I'm not sure how the forfeiting a map thing works. Can you enlighten me a little bit?
As far as I know, if they don't have 5 by the time it is start time, they forfeit the first map. That gives them another 10-minute buffer period for the second map. Now, I don't know if they change this from season to season. I know they don't. A 4v5, I don't think that's allowed this season. I think that was a new change. You probably know more than me, but
From what I read in the rules, I think it's just the 15-minute, then you forfeit then it's a 10-minute, then it's a forfeit,
Yeah.
and then if it's 2 map forfeits in a row, you're done.
So we might be chilling here for a little bit if they can't bring in those last 2 by the time this rolls around.
I mean, granted, they still have 5 minutes and they're hopping on New York servers, but if Fear keeps having these availability issues, what are their availability going to be in the playoffs? Is it just basically going to be a bye? Oh, Mr. V hopping in for
Mr.
Fear.
V.
Now they're
Good
only
to
down
see.
to 1 player.
So there's hope here. There's
There
hope
is
here
hope.
now. Mr. V, a very strong player for Fear. Shield and sniper player. Likes that versatility.
Very interesting to see Sniper and Dash League. Let
It
alone
is.
the game,
It's
really.
hard to use. Yeah.
Unless you have like the most steady hand. Oh, and there's
Oh,
Toga.
and there's Toga.
They have a
There
full
we go. We got a
loadout. They have a full
5v5.
lineup.
Y'all, we have a match.
My
we go.
goodness. I was about to be like, I did this whole setup for nothing.
I know, it's the worst feeling. You do all this prep time and then you just end up sitting in the lobby for 25 minutes.
It looks like they're strategizing. Doing a little bit of strat talk, making sure they're ready to go.
Yeah, and they still have 4 minutes to do this talk. So,
Yeah, still got time. I'm gonna cat the poll right there. Chat thinks that Gus is gonna win 65 to 35% of chat. 20 people voted. So we got a widespread of voters here. Looks like Gus is ready to go. Mortal doing a little bit of a pose.
so we are playing on New York, right?
Yes, we're playing in New
Alright.
York servers. Immortal doing a little bit of a pose here.
And so I think
Ah!
the first map is going to be slightly in favor of Ga.
Mm-hmm.
I think Fear have a really good chance of bringing it back in the domination. And then Stadium, it's 2 Stadium, on both servers.
Yeah,
So,
it
this-
will be
this is
double
gonna be a good
control point.
but we can't diminish how good Fear are
Mhm.
on payload maps. These guys know how to push the payload. They know how to set up a good variety of defense positions and weapons. So they know what they're doing. On the other hand, Ga, despite being a new team this season and despite being new to each other, these are all players that have been in this, have been playing actively, highly actively. So
Yeah.
well new. They've ramped up their
Out Shoemaker,
playtime.
Mel, Immortal Defi.
Yeah.
For Fear, we got Shen Rao Pro as Hound, Mr. V, Toga. Those are our lineups for today. Are you ready? Castle, are you ready?
Yes, sir. I'm ready to go.
Should be a really good match. I think we're just waiting for Fear to finish up their stat talk. They still got 2 minutes, but should be getting started any minute now. And I think from Jonah here, both Mr. V and Toga were both updating their game, so
Oh, really? Last
Mhm.
minute changes. Well,
yeah.
thankfully, they were able to get it in time.
Wasn't a massive, it was just a couple of patches. Immortal getting back into his pose position. And now he's doing the Macarena. Ah, he fell.
Oh, did he forget? Or he
Ah,
just
or
gave up?
Fell.
I think Sharkhead wants to join in.
Oh yeah, no, bring him in, bring him in.
Sorry, I just saw that. Oh, and they're gone.
We'll add a open channel. We are ready to start it up. Let's go.
He's
Fear
gearing up.
versus Ga. Let's
do
gear
it.
it up. Let's go.
Alright, we're gonna drag in
Prepare
Sharkhead
to
real quick.
start.
Oh. Oh, give me that. Oh.
Sharkhead, welcome. We're just getting started.
Yeah. Shark, if you're trying to talk, we can't hear you right now.
Hello, can you hear me?
Oh, there we go.
Hello.
Match starts in 3, 2,
Up, Shark.
Alright, so
1.
You ready for
Hello.
this?
Go.
Yep.
Watching Toga here, taking the dash at the last second. Ooh, we're gonna take
Oh,
a
it's surprised by shout.
Hello, can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Can, we
are
can.
Good.
Okay, good.
Big battle. Looks like Guh managed to clear out the area early. Of Fear players getting good control of water.
Sharkhead, what are your predictions for this one?
I think Gah will probably take it. I've seen Suitmaker play a lot. He's really good.
Yeah.
Previously on Hacks, Suitmaker was one of the star players for Hacks. Moving up in the league.
Yeah.
And this is a fantastic early
Yeah.
rollout by Guh. They've kept control
Right, but
way
their
far
cart
ahead of the
control,
cart.
they're only at 10%. I'm not sure if they only have one person on cart. If I were Guh here, I'd probably be double stacking if we have this good disruption.
I mean, this.
Ooh,
they're
there's
both
Proas
kinda-
clearing out house and clearing off cart.
Oh.
I'll definitely hop him back on though.
Yeah, it was a sneaky flank by Proas. Surprised Guh didn't have anyone there or even call it out. Making up some time here. They're in a really good pace. 5 minutes and entering well into the water room at this point. So, checkpoint pace.
I'm still moving. Now they're now triple stacked on cart, something you don't do often.
Oh yeah, wow.
Yeah, Fear's had a difficulty even getting access to cart with just how much of a buffer Guh's been putting.
Their disruptors are certainly doing a fantastic job. There's Hound with a pistol sniper combo. Looking to get some close combat.
Oh wow.
I think snipers will 2-shot to the body, 1-shot to the head, kind of like charged pistols.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that nice headshot disrupting deep.
Ooh, Bros with that same.
Good kill.
Oh, falling into
lands
the
in
water.
But making great time here. 4 minutes already halfway up the ramp. Fear really needing to get into the game, but this becomes a lot more of a Fear game once they get to this angle, because now Fear can set up those specialty weapons, those heavies. So we'll see what kind of defense that they can hold.
Yeah, we see our cart down on the minimap, and we also see our cart here on the bottom camera. That's Hogan now.
Fear.
Doing a great job defending for those.
Yeah,
SMGs.
great time.
Jeez.
Oh.
Togo holding down the hook flank. Double SMGs. This is going to be a really big and and like I said, Xiao out coming in like a
Ooh.
madman,
With the shield
completely
shot
destroying,
combo.
Oh my god.
destroying Toga.
You don't really see shields, let alone well, you do see shields sometimes, but not very often, let alone shields with heavy weapons like shots or rockets.
Good kill.
And they are rolling. They've made
They're
so
about to hit
much ground in
checkpoint
the
with
last
3
30
minutes
seconds.
left on the clock.
Exactly, and
They're
they've
about to
cleared
hit
Fear
checkpoint.
again. Oh my gosh, it looks like it's
There
gonna
it
be a
is.
really early
Oh
checkpoint.
my gosh, they have
Wow.
9 minutes to go for this back half. That is crazy.
Oh wow.
I'm surprised he didn't go for the stair dash there.
Oh.
Might not have seen it. But yeah, they've already gotten into jelly. We do see one Fear player around cart, but he gets taken out early, and they're double stacking cart at this point, getting as much ground as possible. We're looking at 100% pace right now.
And right
Guys,
here,
make
we're
that.
going to bring in, Boring Mom in just a second. Boring Mom, what's up?
Not much. Oh, wow.
Yeah, shout now. Doing a bit of disrupting from that rocket ledge getting taken out. Throw us now.
Yeah.
Boring, what are your predictions for this match here?
It's already looking like a good match, but I think it could be an 86-86 from the looks already.
86-86. Dude, they have, like...
I don't know about that. I think Guh's gonna make it well past 86.
Man, I think they're going to do a great job on defense.
Yeah.
They have 7 minutes. They got through checkpoint with 3 minutes left. They have 9 minutes for this back half, and they're still cooking. They've always had 1 to 2 people on cart at all times. Very interesting to see.
I thought it was 2 minutes left on clock. I didn't see the 7.
No, there are 7 minutes left.
We got showing a really good knowledge of the jelly. Clearing the back cart, setting up forward positions. They got those deep sight
no, not
lines.
grabbing a rocket. He does have some deep sight lines on red players though behind that final shield.
Oh. Almost got taken out.
Warren, can you like
Oh.
move away from your mic a little bit, or I can try to turn you down a little bit more. So.
Ooh, nasty charge shot by Suitmaker. And going for the double. Unable to finish it off. Hound taking him out. Fear unable to really get any heavy setup.
Ooh,
Proas
there's
desperately
Proas in deep backlines.
holding down
Well, in the
C room.
house, isn't able to get the kill on Suitmaker though, and he grabs that health pickup, getting a second life and taking him out.
Maker getting the health with advantage.
Genrao with those rockets. Ooh, getting the suicide kill.
Good trade, yeah.
Yeah. Though I will say it's probably in favor of Mel. Shinrao going down is super huge for Ga.
Yeah, that might not have been the
Cart
best
moving.
play as a Rocketeer. I think they have somebody else with rockets as well, though. Suitmaker almost going down to Shenrao, but Cart is still cooking. Out, able to take out Shenrao. And they're still doing a great job of just staying on Cart.
Anyone not on card has just moved up. This is excellent work by
That's
Ga.
one thing that we've been seeing with Gut. That number has always been going up. I think this might be the most optimal card time for like a high-level league match.
Yeah.
They've had somebody on cart constantly. Sure, they're not moving as fast as possible with triple stacks, but
Ooh.
you'll never be moving with triple stacks.
Nasty arc by
There.
V to get that rocket tag. This is a blind corner too. Mr. V, true rocket mastery. And he's got the sniper and rocket duo going there.
He does. He seems to have a really steady hand going for that sniping.
It looks like he has a golden rocket for a reason.
True.
You know, I'm surprised he doesn't have a golden sniper at this point. Like, if
He
anyone's
might
gonna have a
just
golden
like the
sniper-
galaxy skin more.
Actually, that's a good point. That's a really good point.
Watch out in the conflict here. Who down to 3 is.
He probably shouldn't have backtracked. It was low, one tap, but I think he could get a surprise tag on the
Trying to
flanker there.
taking out immortals in the catwalk.
They do seem to be double stacking quite a lot. I see.
They're already trying to get that push.
And they are
Yeah, great timing.
Ooh, nice shot there from 3 is to get Suitmaker.
double headshot.
Immortal
Probably
right
now on
now.
at least a 3K.
Yeah.
4K.
Oh,
But that's
Ow.
three. That's
4K.
three
We might
headshots
be
in a
going
row.
on. We might be going on a kill streak with pros here.
They've opened headshots as well.
He's all the way back on the first half as well.
Blue side is ignoring him, almost completely ignoring him, really paying attention to objective carts moving.
It's
Pro is
going-
out of place. He's got to get
Go-
back.
Go
somehow.
almost at 90% for Cart now.
Graves holding that dash for him.
Bros grabbing that dash.
He's on the move now.
Watch him behind him for great kills like that. That's
wow.
5.
Taken out.
Yeah, John, it is looking like Ga is going to be able to get 100% here. They don't have anybody on cart. It looks like Fear has gotten a stop, though. There are a couple of skirmishes if we look at our bottom cam by cart. There are a couple of skirmishes around cart, but nobody has able to been getting on there. It looks like there's going to be a group up here, though, by Suitmaker and Doubt and somebody else, I think, if they can defuse this push kind of like they are right now. I mean, come on, we see Suitmaker taking out Mr. V and Proist. Looks
Oh,
like
wow,
they
yeah.
have somebody
Big
back
push.
on cart as well. This might be it for a final push.
And that's the 3rd.
93.
You make it the
Oh.
4th.
Oh, they keep going.
Ooh, there's a cart
Oh,
stop,
Cart
but
gets taken
Suitmaker
down.
gets back on. Who gets taken out by Toga.
Oh, dead.
It looks like a couple of pushes coming up through the catwalks as well. I
Yeah.
did not
Yeah.
know the catwalks existed until yesterday. So,
Yeah, Dolphy showed you that one.
no,
Or
it's
the-
Max Campus still.
Yeah, it's Max. Sorry, got mixed up. No.
5%
Speaking
left.
of
2.5
LW,
minutes.
let's look at the kills here. We see Mel with 36, Suitmaker with 32. Those are top
Three.
50
I think they're
for
gonna.
Ga.
Yeah, I think they're about to make it.
Yeah, I think they're definitely gonna get 100 here. And on the Fear side, kill-wise, we got Hound with. Sorry, no, not Hound. Shenrao with 28 and Pros with 25.
Oh.
Toga ending with 5 kills, 3.
But you see that Ga has been out killing here. You see the deaths on Fear are basically at their kills. Most of them are negative or extremely close to it, where most of Ga is positive by a lot.
And those aren't positive have been playing objective, just sacrificing themselves on cart over and over.
And we see people like El Defi are clearly the ones on cart because he's the ones who. Ooh, a double kill!
Whoa! Double rocket
Wow.
kill.
The
It's
double
time to
offense,
push.
the offensive
It's the time to
rockets are
push.
probably the play if they can get the push going.
Looks like they wait a little too long to get those blue bodies in there.
We see
Here,
those
setting
rockets
back up.
coming in on the bottom cam. We see the rockets from El Defi just coming in.
Small push.
Pop over to
there.
another blue POV. We see Soonmaker now put him in
Oh.
the house. If he can get the
So
card, this might be
close.
it. They're at 99.36%. If he can
Oh,
get this
they
kill
got
and
it,
stay
they
on
got
card.
Shoemaker.
Ooh, Shenron with the
Oh.
rockets.
Wow, what a kill.
That was an amazing rocket kill there.
One minute. This is gonna be the hold of the century here for Fear if they want to hold it.
If they can hold it at 99 point. Oh, and that's
Oh.
it. Go with the
Wow.
100%. That's wow.
52 seconds to spare. That's a good push.
And that's
It's
crazy.
a really
It-
good push.
They held them down a lot.
Switching sides.
Yeah, getting 100% on Abyss is a feat. It's a
Yeah.
true sign of coordination and
Uh-huh.
skill, man. You have to really applaud Guff for that offense there.
Let's take a look at Go on the defensive side. Will they be able to hold ooh, it's like my thing is a little out of back. Will they be able to hold Fear back? Free check them?
Match
Or will it
starts
be
in 3,
a very
2,
close one again as well?
1, go.
See any second now, Fear double stacking already coming out of the cart room. Ooh, already stopped though with the rocket, the El Defi.
Wait for health.
Gets health.
He's moving to cart.
Ultra
Taking out
instant
another
Fear.
one.
Oh, great dodging.
Jonah wants Fear to activate their Ultra Instinct power. But it doesn't look like it's going to happen with El Defi and those rockets. I mean, he's just been getting in there. They're only at 5% now. Well, at this point, I think had to have been at least like 10.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, at this point, Go was almost already at water.
Yeah. Now Fear is still getting held back by this disruption. People like Soonmaker and Immortal. Mr. V still able to overpower them all, but it's still enough disruption as to where Cart was stopped for a second there. Now picked it up again, but still, rockets on Cart is a huge problem. Mel now holding sight lines, some house sight lines with SMGs. Ooh, take that Cart. Ooh, gets into my hand. Fear is now stopped at 10%.
Yeah, I think
this is...
Ga was at like 15% at this point, so they're quite a bit behind. So
Yeah.
oh, good kill on something. Oh, there we are.
Taking a quick move there.
Oh.
Focus out by Suitmaker.
And Fear is
Ooh.
massively behind time here. At
Dude,
4
man,
minutes,
Yeah.
With the
They have-
pistols,
they should-
deadly.
they
as
should-
fuck there.
they should be past the water room. They should
should
already
be-
be up that last incline, but they're
To be
still
able to,
held
Yeah.
back
to
here.
be able to keep Guz pace, let alone checkpoint pace, they have to be at least across the water by the end of the minute
Oh.
here. Which is 100% possible. They just have to stay on cart. They have to have cart focus.
I don't know. At this
Whoa,
point, they may
Stupica's
have
on a roll
they
right
may have
now.
lost almost all the time that they have. They haven't even gotten halfway into water, and we're
Oh.
looking at a 3.5 minute time left. And we're still seeing Guh constantly in the flank, constantly all over. I mean, this is a nightmare for Fear.
Yeah. Fear is the one having the fear now. They're scared they might lose this payload by a lot, and might even drop down to Walker tier for the playoffs. They're already towards the bottom of Sprinter, and with a massive pre-check, say 15 to 100%, that's deadly.
Let me get some push here. Quickly taken out. Guh have been around and in position the entire time. Which honestly, it's a matter of just winning those 1v1s, those pure mechanics.
Oh,
Wow.
trade.
And not only a trade, taking out 2 with them. That was a really great move.
Yeah.
Those double SMGs, nothing to scoff at. And Fear can't even approach the cart before just getting just completely destroyed on rail. 2 in flank.
Ooh.
Looks like they did clear out the flank. A push opportunity here. They're gonna have to triple stack cart. if
Yeah,
they
but
wanna
I don't know
make
why they.
checkpoint.
I don't know why Tonga's not on cart. He should have just been on
Yeah, I
cart.
know.
Oh, he
what
jumps
a
into
kick.
the water.
Oh no.
He went for a little dip.
Here's
But
Definitely.
he-
We see him running across here. There's 2
Deep
minutes left,
disruption,
and there's
but
only. Here's
they
only
can't-
50%.
they can't disrupt at this point. It's got to
Yeah.
be 100% cart play. This is looking very bleak. Even if they manage to get on cart with a triple stack the entire time, I'm not even sure if they could even make it to checkpoint.
Yeah, and Don Pluto with a couple of things in the chat here. Fear. He's saying that Fear's fighting in the open. They have no cover or sight lines, and they finally had a group push a little bit ago. But they still are doing a lot of things that can be fixed, like holding sight lines with cover and just not fighting out in the open, keeping objective focus. You're seeing everybody pushed up or something right now with barely any cart focus without being taken out. You need group ups, and you need to be able to get these side flanks without getting lost, kind of like whoever we were just watching was.
Yeah, I think the kills are also very much in Guz's favor.
Yeah, let's take a look at them. Suitmaker now at 63, Mel at 57, Shout at 48. Those are our top 3 for Gu. While on Fear,
Wow,
we see
yeah.
Proas topping off at 45, Shenrao at 37, and Toga at 33. Definitely leagues below Gu's level besides Proas here.
Baker taking down Mr. V, but taking down Korea.
And you see they're putting in 100% of their effort. The head bobbing, the weaving,
They have
finally getting some movement.
Yeah.
Finally getting some of that cushion ahead
It
of
might
cart.
be
Cart
too
is
bit
moving.
late though. There's only 30 seconds,
seconds.
left, and they still have this final push here, which is probably the hardest to hold, especially with a team like
Oh my
Gu
gosh,
here.
and it's moving. We're seeing a big stack.
We're seeing a
20
big
seconds. They
stack.
can do this.
It's possible, but it's extremely improbable still. Unless people like El Defi keep getting taken out here. Find somebody. Hound shooting from cart, just strafing around. They might get this over,
my
and they might
gosh.
actually make it.
7,
Oh,
It's a
seeing
possibility,
that.
unless
Overtime.
whoever was pushed up, that might have been it.
and
Whoever
I'm
just
gonna
pushed
jump
up.
on.
1.
Last
Oh,
second. They
they have
got
a
the
last second push
overtime.
overtime.
Oh no!
And that seems to be it. That's a pre-check for Gu.
Pre-check. Oh,
Oh, has to be devastating for Fear. Well, I mean, let's take a look at these scores though.
wow. Yeah.
Let's start off with Gus. Suitmaker 65 kills, score of 8600. Mel 6300, 59 kills, and Shout 60,000, 51 kills. Over to the Fear side, Pros with 51, 6,000 score. Hound 33, Shenrao 40. Toga also tied at 40 kills. But the scores are a lot just because of cart control.
Yeah.
Moving
Oh, man.
on to
Go really showing why they deserve to be at the top of the sprinter.
Yeah.
It was a really great defense, and that's a meta we didn't see a lot, is that constant aggression into the water room. You know, they had the flanks, they had the rails. There was really nowhere that Fear could go. They were
Yeah.
just shut down the entire time. They couldn't even get to cart. So
Yeah,
we're talking veteran play here by Go.
Yeah, no, that was a great match. We were just waiting for the next server to hop up here. You guys, anybody else in the booth? What were your guys' opinions on that match? Boring. Sharkhead.
Yeah, it was a quick. I was not expecting a pre-check there. They had some okay pace at the start, but then God just came in and shut them down for the pre-check.
Yeah. I mean, I must say that does remind me of my Fires match with Knight, because we got pre-checked
Oh yeah,
as well.
last week. I
Yeah.
was the caster for that one. That one was
Yeah, I know.
rough for y'all.
Yeah.
I was there too.
You were
Yeah.
there too as well. Boring.
Very difficult match, but yeah, that was some great gameplay by Ga. I think it was
Yeah.
quite amazing.
And Suitmaker in particular, he went wild, holding down every sight line, doing disruption. It looked like he was doing multiple rolls at once. And you would see him constantly coming back to card on the blue side as well. So not forgetting objective. Good stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this was in favor, highly in favor of God. Not only did they have the kind of non-standard payload, but they also had server. So
They did also have server.
still-
Now Fear has server advantage,
mhm.
but it's still gonna be really interesting. Alrighty,
Yeah,
we are back into the main scene here, ready for our next map, sorry, of domination in Quarry.
Doesn't look to be any roster changes.
As of yet, I mean, people still could be getting in, especially on the Fear side. We saw them almost take the entire time to get all their players in. They had about 4 minutes left until they were able to get back. And it looks like Gut is making a swap here.
Oh. Who's
Interesting
that there
to see.
switching out?
I have no idea, but
That's Mr. Duffy.
it's Mr. Duffy. They are switching out L.
Alright,
Duffy.
yeah.
I think they just had him for the Rockets.
Mr. Duffy.
Yeah.
Everything.
One name I wanted to see on Gus teams, they've got Armageddon, who's a veteran player, and a really strong player. He's only played, I think, 4 matches this season. I'm not sure where he's been, but they could really use him. On Fear side, it looks like they're keeping the original lineup for them. I think they're just happy to have the players that they do, so they don't forfeit.
Castle,
Wait.
you did tell me a little earlier that you were gonna take the next match as well. So,
Yes.
Just tell me right before you're, right when you hop out, because you don't have to hop out now, because Ajax Water wants to hop in here, as
Yeah,
soon as
yeah.
you're out.
I'll probably be gone in a few minutes. I don't
Yeah,
know.
you
I
gotta
don't.
set up your own one
I
anyways.
I probably shouldn't head into this map where I get too I get too what do you call it, distracted.
Gravix.
Yeah?
My teammate would like to join commentating.
Was it
Can he,
Ajax? Is it Ajax?
No, it's Umbry.
We can only have 4 people in a booth at a time, and I think Ajax.
Oh, can we? Oh,
Um,
okay.
Yeah, I think Ajax hit me up first.
Okay, that's fine.
All right. Well, if Ajax wants to hop on in, I'll go ahead and head out.
All right.
Yeah, it's
thank
been great.
you.
It's been
yeah,
fun.
thanks for hopping in here, Castle. Good luck with your
Absolutely.
cast. I'll be sure
Will
to,
do.
to redirect my stream to yours as soon as we're
Yeah.
done here.
All right. Well, we'll see you guys. All right.
Yes,
See you
sir.
guys. You gonna be at the Hyper Cup match or Scrim Grav?
Maybe. I don't know. It depends on what the casts do. And whoa, what is happening? Why is everybody dropping? And all the servers faded out, so we're gonna take a quick break while we get this figured out. Sorry for that. That was a mistake on my end. With that outro thing. All right. See you in a little bit. Sorry for the little
Yo, I'm in. What's up?
yeah, sorry for the little mishap, everybody.
Looks like El Daffy's come back in. No roster change from Go.
Ooh, very
Let's go, my boy.
Fear,
El
someone's-
Duffy.
Someone dropped out from Fear, though. I wonder
Oh,
if that's
somebody
a
did drop out
roster
from
change.
Fear. That might also just be a server connection thing because
Yeah.
we did have to do a quick little server switch. I think he picked New York again instead of switching it over to Amsterdam, which is what server
Right.
we're on. We're on Amsterdam servers now. So this is in favor of Fear. So it should be very interesting to see.
But you
Yeah,
know,
right.
predictions.
Hmm?
Try to
I think all three of you tried to talk at the same time.
predictions for the match, anyone?
Personally, I think Guz's gonna take it again. I mean, we saw them dominate during that payload match, and unless there's Toga or Hound or somebody's back for Fear, same lineup. Yeah, I think we're definitely gonna see Guz, especially with the killing power that we saw them on payload. It's all about the killing power in Quarry and in any domination map, really. So, gonna be very interesting to see, but I think Guz has a good chance. You've been watching the stream, Ajax?
Oh, no, I just joined. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, no, we just saw Ga 100% and pre-check. I think it was only like maybe 20. No, they almost got the checkpoint.
Yeah, it was
Toga
31%, I believe.
No roster change. Here.
No roster change. They're all having a little bit of a fist fight while the
Oh, here we
match
go.
is starting. All right, are you guys ready to go?
I'm
And
ready.
if you guys can do me a
Yep.
huge favor, just tell me if my cameras are on the same person. They should be. They should not be, but stuff happens, you know.
C.
Yeah.
Okay.
Blue takes B.
We should go already taking their own base and B. I think they're ready. If we see on the bottom camera, Shout. He's pushing up a little bit while Toga is just getting to B. He's already in B, ready to defend.
For shotguns.
Ooh,
he
and
misses.
takes out, and Mel takes out Toga. Mel now looks like he's getting ready to push into
Red
C.
takes C.
Ooh, no, Fear taking C.
Yeah, get
Fear
the B.
already in Blue's base. In Go's base.
Blue team
Ooh,
score
go with the
counter.
countdown.
Okay,
Do a
countdown,
quick
oh,
counter
nope.
at B.
Oh no.
Red takes A.
Mr. B trying to get a little bit of defense in, but Shout just dominating here. The only point they're holding is A, so this might actually be close. Because Fear
Blue
has
takes C.
2 points. Ooh.
Blue takes A.
Ooh,
Attack
go with
too.
the, go with
He survives
AVAC.
it.
Blue
Nope.
takes C.
All they need is B now.
Red takes A.
Somebody like Immortal now pushing through
Oh,
tunnel at the
okay.
bottom
Blue
is
takes
in A. Ooh, gets taken out.
Countered.
Quick counter.
I'm going tunnel. He dies. Okay. Adelphi going up the tunnel. That's on same person.
Oh.
Red takes B.
Same
Oh,
camera.
okay.
Camera. Both camera on same person.
Blue takes B. Red team scores or countered. Red team countered.
Ooh.
Red
Oh,
team
takes the dash.
countered.
Oh, hold.
Blue takes C. Blue takes
Oh,
C.
let's scramble there.
Countered.
Fear.
Gravix
Oh,
on the. Both cameras are on the same person.
No, they're not. One's on
Boy.
suit, one's on Deafy.
Blue takes A. Blue team
Definitely cool.
countered. Blue takes B.
I also have, or at least I should have auto countdown viewer on this one. Oh, I don't. Here's auto countdown viewer on this one. And that means I have to turn auto countdown viewer off on
Red takes A. Blue takes A.
Hyperdash
Blue team
troubles.
scores in
We've
counter.
got
Now
2
our
seconds.
main screen will switch to whoever is closest to the countdown.
We've got 2 of the same there, Grav.
Oh, countdown.
Ooh.
Oh.
And round Prometheus on camera. Prometheus going through
Now
the.
and now in process it going through tunnel. I said that right.
They're trying to get a tunnel push.
Blue takes B.
Oh, second by
Mel's
Mel.
taking out.
Ooh, Immortal though, cleaning up,
Red takes
taking out
B.
everybody from Fear.
Blue takes
Looks like
Double
B.
Immortal.
he's pushing now. He's now pushing into A. Ooh, gets taken out though. Genra gets the counter.
Got another double.
Mel and Deafy though.
Blue team scores
Ooh.
in countered.
Countdown. There's another countdown for God. I think God might be able to take it here. There's so few people alive, but if they get these kills, if they keep getting these kills.
Countdown again.
Button, a whole button.
Nope.
Nope.
Ooh, the counter's at B.
Oh, B. Oh, and they take their base
It
back.
will sneak by.
Blue takes A.
Yeah, Fear's doing a great job of holding their own this time, unlike they were in Payload. Oh, they were holding their own in Payload, especially towards the end there. But they're doing a lot better than they were in Payload, okay, at least in the kill side of things. Go with the countdown, though. There's still 4 people alive, and that's it!
Oh my
Go
god.
with the first
Getting the
point.
point. Wow.
Now, the question is there going to be a snowball effect, or is there going to be or is Fear going to be able to fight back here?
Gun was a double Gravix.
C.
It could go 2-0, and the next thing you know, Fear gets 3 in a row. You never know.
Yeah.
I had to have to face that before with the game at Fair.
Yeah, no, some teams will just bounce right back. We saw matches, I think of Team versus Knight last cycle, last weekend I think it was, where he was back for, or it wasn't against Fear, it wasn't against Knight, it was against Knock. Something. And we lost domination because we were just like bouncing back and forth between the scores, and somebody was just able to get that last point before the other, you know?
Mr. V. Going to be a hound.
Yeah, pretty sure it was Knock. I was playing that game. Pretty sure it was Knock.
Blue takes B.
Was it on Saturday?
I think so. I honestly have no idea. It might be the weekend
Yeah,
before.
It
was against
it
Team.
was Saturday.
Last cycle against Team. Ooh,
Yeah,
countdown.
that was us. That was us.
Yeah.
Countered.
Ooh, counter at B,
Yeah,
and I
you're-
think gonna be a counter at A soon as well. Oh, oh.
Red takes A.
Thought Pro was. Ooh, we got a double. I don't know why my game likes
Blue
games
takes
like
B.
double today. Whatevs.
Red takes B.
The way the silence was streaming because it's kind of conflicting with my brain, like the delay and stuff.
Huh?
Is there a way to silence your stream because it's kind of the
No, there is no sound with the stream because it's running through window projector and OBS. So there's not gonna be any sound from the projector.
Countered. Blue team countered.
Oh, countdown there for
Red
God.
takes
Ooh.
A.
Oh, shit, taken out.
Fear though, fighting back. All they need to do is get the C now, but Guz doing a great job protecting this tunnel here. The Suitmaker now getting ready to take B.
Blue takes A. Blue team
Right there getting
scores.
with the melt with the countdown.
Countered.
Mr. V taking
Ooh,
out.
Shenrod with the counter. Mr. V getting the button back at base. And with some great headshots with it.
Blue takes A. Blue countered.
Ooh, a
Blue
quick
team
counter.
Countered.
By
Red
Fear
takes
A.
B. Blue takes B.
Show grabbing dash, rushing quick into B there.
Blue takes B.
Grabbing the button, he's already up on the prevent. He's
Now,
now Mr. V.
Blue takes B. Blue team scores in
Oh,
3,
countdown?
2,
He has a
Down
shield, another hand
Hold.
put up. Ooh, a quick counter
Ah,
at C at their
oh,
own
it's all
base.
No.
Shenrod, Fear
down
with the
there for Fear now.
countdown. Ooh, a counter at A and C.
Red countered.
Ooh,
No,
quick countdowns for
whoa.
Fear.
He's out
Blue
there.
takes A.
Oh, Mel
Red
protected
takes
it.
A.
That was a lot of quick countdown changing there.
Red takes A.
Ooh, Koga with a quick kill there. Ooh, getting taken out by Suit though. We see Mel waiting on our bottom camera. We see Mel just waiting for his team.
Blue teams countered.
Ooh, there's a countdown.
Blue team scores countered.
There's Suit pushing into A.
Blue
Look
team
at that countdown with the tunnel push.
countered.
Ooh, counter at A.
Blue team
Is Suit
scores
gonna be able to
in
defuse
3,
to get this push? There's only 2
Can we get
people
the
left
countdown?
alive. One person left
Can we
alive.
get-
Oh, that's it.
Oh, the counter
Oh, I
at
got the
B.
B. No.
Blue takes A.
They were like 1 millisecond away.
That was so close. Oh.
Blue takes A. Blue team scores in countered. Blue team score countered.
Now the question is God gonna get another point here, or is there gonna be, if you're gonna take it to a double CP here?
I
they're
do want
doing
to see a control
significantly
point.
well.
Let's
They
see.
are doing significantly well for their on their
Yeah.
home servers compared to the away
And,
servers.
anything can happen in nomination. In anything.
Red
For
takes
real.
B.
You're
You
now
got-
A and B.
There's Mr. V with that sniper.
Ending.
Yeah, he's very
Something
good with them.
sniping.
I mean, I'm awful with snipers. I
They
You gotta
must
do
in very
something,
close
bro.
hate
range.
them.
I would prefer like a shotgun and a shield, and not really a sniper and a shield.
Yeah, but I mean, it
Yeah.
does.
But
It
it's
is
just
like
me.
charged pistols. It doubles to the head, singles to the body, and it has 6 rounds.
Blue team score countered. Red takes B. Blue takes A. Red takes A. Red takes A.
Quick fighting here.
Red takes
Big
A. Blue takes B.
Freeze taking out.
Red takes B. Blue team scores.
Ooh,
Look,
go with
she makes
countdown.
a
Ooh,
countdown.
counter at A. Sometimes I like auto countdown viewer. Sometimes I hate it because it always puts me on the same person.
Blue team
Ooh,
scores.
go with the countdown. There's
Got
only
countdown, got
ooh,
countdown.
counter at
Oh,
A.
Blue team scores.
There's another countdown. There's only 2 people alive left from here. One more survivor before we get the countdown.
Oh,
Oh, that's it.
They're all there. too.
Sorry for them jumble
They're
of
great
voices, but
holes.
Mr. V was the only person left alive, and he got the
Now, no, gotta take this one. Or we'll be able to bounce back and win
They're
3 in a
shooting the
row.
breacher's head. It looks like God loves
Blue
breachers
takes C.
just as much as the rest
Coming
of
out
us.
next week. Make sure you pre-order at Sport Triangle Factory.
Yes, please support Triangle Factory, support Hyperdash by buying skins, and support breachers as well. Pre-order it, or if you're on PCVR, just buy it in the first couple of 48 hours. You'll also get the elite skin for one of the guns in the game, the Jesper. So yeah,
Sure, bro.
Hooray for capitalism.
capitalism.
Alright, let's get back to the match. Shenrao here attacking B. A countdown quickly off of the
Oh.
back.
My goodness.
Blue takes
Countdown.
B.
Go, almost ready to get
Red
another
takes
countdown.
B.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna try to take him out. Ooh, he does.
Ooh.
This is going through
Bones
tunnel.
and with the quick pick.
Blue team scores.
Countdown here for ready for go again.
Counter B.
counter at B. Mr. V grabbing the pistol, grabbing the sniper, grabbing the shield on our bottom cam there. Mr. V with that
Dude,
setup.
this is-
Toga with the double shotguns. I think he's ready to push in and get the countdown and whenever somebody else
Blue
is.
takes B.
And it looks like they're pushing in now.
Red takes C.
Give him the button. He's going up for the dash.
Blue takes C.
Fight.
Almost takes it from shot.
That's the hide.
Red
To make
takes
my
B.
Carlos position.
Blue takes B.
Mr. V holding down for the beat. Toga kind of just waiting on top of
Yes.
the POV now. Hound
Yeah.
from Pounding Tunnel, taking out Immortal. Somebody else as well. Shenrao is fear gonna be able to get
Blue
this.
takes C. Blue team
Quick,
scores.
quick,
Double
go.
countdown.
Here's a
Blue
push.
team scores in
Oh.
three.
The countdown,
Oh,
holding
is
it.
this it?
Is this gonna be near the match?
Oh.
Scores in 3, 2, counter.
Oh, hold it. Nope. Shinra.
Oh.
Nope.
Oh,
Counter
wow.
on our home base. Counter our home base.
Great counter.
Blue takes C. Red takes B.
Shinra D. Looks like he's gonna push again.
Blue takes B.
Hold on, he'll lever at B.
So all they need is A now.
If Seatmaker takes out Shin.
Two pushing to B.
Mel pushing to A now, try and get the countdown.
Toga push to taking B on our bottom cam.
Blue takes B.
Can 3 people push at?
Oh,
Duffy takes out him, and then this round takes him out. Trade, I
great.
think.
Red
Yep.
takes B.
I'll go on through tunnel.
Red team scores.
B with the countdown.
2.
There's still
Come on,
3
come
people
on.
alive.
Oh, wow.
Cool, Immortal
Oh.
with the counter. Toga just not having enough ammo in those shotties.
I feel like if you hold the bell enough for a little bit more, I think you would have made that one.
Blue takes
Yeah, man.
B.
Shenrao now pushing through.
Blue
Oh,
takes B.
taken out by Mel.
Blue team scores in 3.
Down by
Blue
God.
team
Oh,
scores
nope.
in
Oh.
Down again.
2.
Oh, you
Oh, is this it?
Hold, hold.
Oh!
Oh, gotta take a 3-0.
Wow,
wins.
go with the
3-0.
3-0, capping off our match here.
Game.
Very interesting to see.
Good.
All right, let's see these scores, shall we? All right, starting off with Fear, we got Shen Rao, 37 kills, 11k score. That's some real good button work there. And on topping kills, not for the game, but for their team. Switching over to Ga, top kills we got Mel, but top score we got Shout with the button work he had to have had there. 29 kills. Mel with 49 kills, doubling or adding 20 to Shout's. And that is gonna be it for our match today. Thank you everybody for tuning in. It has been a pleasure to cast this match. Fear and Ga, if y'all are watching this back, it's been a pleasure. I've had a good time. I hope my commentators in the booth here have had a good time. Any
Yep,
last
I
remarks?
certainly have.
Heck
I
yeah, we
did.
did. Oh yeah.
All right, well, thank you, everybody. Don't forget to tune into Castle's Cast. Just head over to the channel button. Don't forget to drop a like, subscribe, support Triangle Factory, buy Breachers, buy skins. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, please. We're trying to get to 1,000 subs. Yeah, and don't forget to hop over to the next cast that Castle's doing. Thank you so much, everybody. Bye.
All right.